Hey guys, Dan Pickar here with Eastmans Bow Hunting Journal, and we're going to take a look at the Lowa Z-8S GTX.
Just about freezing, maybe a little.
So this is a mid-weight hiker. It can be used for many different applications, from backcountry, backpacking, day hikes, in town, tactical, you name it, this boot will do it. Now Lowa's been around for just about 100 years. Built in Europe, designed in Europe, and as you know, any boot from Europe is good quality. If you look at the paneling and the stitching, you'll see every stitch is placed with precision. There's just nothing sloppy about this boot design or Lowa's in general. So this boot is constructed of leather and cordura. You can see the cordura on the top. A lot of backpacks are made out of it. It's very durable, easy to waterproof, and it lasts a long time. Now this is the rough side out on this leather, so it makes it very breathable, and it has the perforated panels to help it be even more breathable. So keep that in mind when you do treat your boots. Don't rub wax or any sort of treatment and plug up these holes, because that's a big part of this system, is to be really breathable. The first thing I noticed is the fit with Lowa's. I'm usually a 9.5 to 10, and this seemed to be right at 9.5. Now when I test a boot, I want to test it for comfort, lightweightness, and just overall hiking and support. You can see these have a pretty stiff sole, so they're going to work just fine for any sort of backpack application or backcountry hunt. If I can get a blister, that's what I want, because I want to see if this boot is going to give me a blister or not, especially when I'm first testing it or pre-season. So the first thing I do is wear a cotton sock. Now you might say, whoa, what are you wearing a cotton sock for when you're hiking? Now cotton will hold moisture into your foot. Your feet will get more soft and really vulnerable to blisters. So that's why I like to wear cotton, because if a boot is going to give me a blister, it's going to be with cotton socks. So I wear my cotton socks, strap on a backpack, and hike 5 miles. Now the first thing I notice is the support in these. They have kind of a rand system around the side. Obviously it's not like a rubber rand like you'll see in a lot of boots. It's a thick nylon rubber, and it kind of gives you that support down low, as well as the high top laces all the way up to the top. So support is really, really superior with this boot, and easy to really cruise fast on mountain trails with a backpack on. So basically I went into the mountains, I hiked as fast as I could, tried to get a sweat buildup in this boot. I went fishing. I did 5 miles that day, and I gained about 1,200 feet. I didn't have any problems. I literally took them out of the box, strapped them on, and went hiking. When I got back to the truck, I expected to take the boot off and have a wet cotton sock, because that's what you expect out of cotton socks. And I couldn't believe it. I took my foot out and my feet were dry. Now, one of the big main features of this GTX boot is that it's breathable. That's what they tout with this boot. They have the climate control footbed and the perforated leather and the Gore-Tex liner. It allows the water to escape out of the boot, but not let water come in. And like I said, I got back to the truck and I took my foot out of these boots, and my cotton socks were completely dry. It was actually kind of shocking, really. This upper lacing system is a closed hook design. So you'll see a lot of boots that have an open hook, but this is closed hook design. So all your laces stay where they belong. And it's easy to loosen them. There's no completely unlacing it with an open hook design where you can just take the laces out. But I found it pretty handy, because all you have to do is literally put your foot in there and tighten the laces up. There's no actually lacing up your boots. I think we're just over 3 pounds for the pair, which is about right. It's in the middle. It's not heavy, it's not light, but when you're hiking with these, you don't notice any sort of extra weight on these. They're right in the ballpark where they should be. All right, guys, that's the Lowa Z-8S GTX boot. It's a new offering from Lowa. It's an all-around multi-purpose boot. Great stability, great breathability to me as a backcountry hunter. Check these Lowa boots out and subscribe to our Eastmans YouTube channel.